criticism left, right and centre. Some of his own supporters aren't happy with him. The FA certainly aren't pleased with his recent behaviour. He's picked a strong team this evening as Chelsea look to reach the last 8 of this competition again. So let's take a check on the two sides for you. Stoke City show 6 changes to the side beaten by Watford here on Saturday. Bardsley, Muniesa, Afellay, Shawcross, Diouf and Walters come in. Shaqiri drops to the bench. Bojan and Cameron are injured. Peters suspended. Johnson and Joselu miss out completely. It's the first game of the season for Ryan Shawcross after he underwent back surgery over the summer. Mame Biram Diouf has been out of the picture for the last 3 weeks on compassionate leave. With the introduction of Afellay, Charlie Adam will be pushed forward into a more attacking role. As for Chelsea, well, they are without the suspended Nemanja Matic after his red card at West Ham United over the weekend. So John Obi Mikel replaces him. Baba replaces Azpilicueta at left back, and Oscar is preferred to Fabregas in midfield. It is a stronger side than many people anticipated, a sign of how important the outcome of this game is, perhaps. Indeed, 7 of the starting lineup played in last season's final at Wembley when Chelsea got the better of Spurs. Goalkeeper Asmir Begovic, one of the 4 who didn't. He, of course, was here at Stoke prior to his £8 million move to the Bridge over the summer. Tonight's referee is Kevin Friend. He took charge of the 2013 League Cup final when Swansea battered Bradford City of League Two by 5-0. Mark Hughes, of course, a former Chelsea man. Indeed, he won the League Cup during his 3-year spell at Stamford Bridge, helping them beat Middlesbrough in the final in 1998. This is a competition Jose loves. He's won it 3 times. He's only lost 2 ties in this competition, and this is his 24th in it. So it's Stoke City in those familiar red and white stripes who get us underway. Attacking the goal away to our right-hand side, and it's behind that goal where Chelsea have their supporters, and they've got the whole end. It's not completely full, but it is a very good following indeed. I suggest there's around about 4,000 Chelsea fans here. Despite their current problems, they are well supported. Stoke City boast a fantastic record against Chelsea in this competition. They've never lost in 7 meetings. Most famously, they won 2-1 at Wembley in that 1972 final. As Hazard looks to get the better of Bardsley. Just ran out of space. Hazard still searching for his first goal of this season. It'll be a fascinating tussle between him and Bardsley on this near side. I remember last season in the league meeting here, Bardsley took Hazard out of the picture and out of the pitch. It certainly was a challenge that annoyed Jose Mourinho in the dugout. Although his team came out on top, having won it 2-0 on their way to the Premier League title, of course. Terry against Walters. Here's Baba Rahman in for Azpilicueta this evening. Ramirez. Now Arnautovic, the Austrian for Stoke City. Whelan. Muniesa. Back from injury. And in for the suspended Peters, who picked up his 5th yellow card at the weekend in that 2-0 defeat here to Watford. A defeat that very few people saw coming. Stoke had won 4 in a row in all competitions prior to that game. Willian. Mikel. Oscar. On paper, such a talented front four for Chelsea this evening. Willian, Hazard, Oscar and Diego Costa as Ramirez looks to feed it through. Shawcross sliding in with a clearance. Hazard, lovely touch into the path of Oscar. Chelsea have started brightly. Oscar looking for Diego Costa. Managed to get the shot away, came off Shawcross and Chelsea get an early corner. Big test for Ryan Shawcross this evening after back surgery in the summer. Mark Hughes says that he's ready to come into the team, and tonight's the night when he gets his chance. Willian across to take the corner, the first of the evening. Headed away by Diouf. Stoke currently 1 point and 1 place above Chelsea in the Premier League table. 3 wins and 40 feats in their 10 games so far. A slow start, took them 6 games to get their first win under their belts. Then 3 in a row prior to that defeat here on Saturday to Watford. Hazard for Chelsea. Getting it back from Diego Costa. Tries the move again. So Stoke City get it away. Walters puts distance on the clearance. But no sign at the moment of any lack of confidence in the champions. Really taking the game to Stoke City. Oscar. Hazard. Lovely twist and turn away from Walshide. He's got Willian to his right. Diego Costa waits in the 6-yard box. That's a very important save by Jack Butland. Really good ball in this from Willian, and Diego Costa with a near post flick, looking for his first ever goal in this competition. Butland closed his legs. Keeps Chelsea out for the time being, but Chelsea out of the trap swiftly. Zuma. And again. Walshide to head it away. Muniesa finds touch. Muniesa, who's only just come back from a thigh problem. Scored a couple of goals at Sunderland in this competition last season. There's only goals for Stoke. Jose will be happy with the way his team has started. Terry. Oscar. Rulon partially stopped it. Oscar first for the loose ball. Hazard. Particularly busy early on, but he's lost out there. Diego Costa regains it, cheaply given away by Adam. And Butland, despite his best attempts, cannot prevent the corner. Terry and Cahill looking to get their heads for this. Butland needs to rise. Under strong pressure from John Terry. Butland collects. Arnautovic. In behind Zuma. Walters is by the penalty spot. Penalty back for Chelsea. Including Ramirez with the block. Afellay. Iniesta centre. Up goes Thiệu. Headed away by Baba. Not as far as Bardsley. Hugely ambitious from the fullback. But the first real threat offered there from Stoke City. Ame Budumjuf back in the team after missing the last two due to compassionate leave. Well defended by Baba Rahman. Great noise around the Britannia. It is a classic night for a cup tie as the rain drives down. Greasy surface. Big expectations. Champions are in town, the holders of this competition who have looked flawed so far this season. Argument against Diego Costa. Hughes in his days as a player liked to put himself about up top. I enjoyed Diego Costa's performance this evening, but I would imagine that overall he's a fan of the Spanish centre-forward of Chelsea. Mikel under good pressure from Stoke. Haven't been in the Chelsea half much so far, the home side. Khảo for the suspended Matic. Cahill, who got the Chelsea equaliser on Saturday at West Ham before West Ham went on to collect all 3 points. No foul for the challenge on Hazard. Whelan. Iniesta. Here's on Arnautovic. Afellay. Charlie Adam, losing out to Mikel. Hazard for Diego Costa. Good tackle by Shawcross. And that is a foul on Charlie Adam. Diego Costa again. Free kick quickly taken. Afellay. Diouf. Hazard for Chelsea. Lovely balance. Diego Costa, plenty back for Stoke, but Diego Costa looking menacing. He's away from Shawcross, and it's off the line. Well, I'm not sure if it was a Chelsea boot worn by Hazard or Volshine that kept that out, but keep it out they did. Chelsea, who were denied a goal with goal line technology at the weekend, suffer again here. No great complaints from the Chelsea players. This one a lot easier for the officials to spot. Here's Diouf. Just used the arm as he tried to control that and capitalised fully on the slip by Baba Rahman. Well, let's have another look here. Is it? Yeah, it's a combination of Volshine. It's a combination of the man on the line and Hazard. Afellay. Iniesta. Arnautovic. More central than he has been so far, and he's won the free kick. Conceded by Mikel. Ibrahimovic will know all about what Stoke City can do from set pieces, given his time with these players in recent seasons. Through in the Chelsea wall. Ibrahimovic wants them moved slightly to their left by the sounds of it. Slowly. They do what he wants as the free kick is taken. It's a bit of a mess. Looking for Shawcross. So they're going for goal. It's loose from Juve, and Shawcross had to play it. Saw Diego Costa out of the corner of his eye. Mikel. Bala for Oscar. Ramirez. Diego Costa again the target. Brought it down beautifully, despite protestations of handball by the Stoke fans behind that goal. Barzi's got it away. Mortis continues to play through the middle for Stoke rather than on the right, with Juve on this near touchline, and the Irishman at the moment hasn't got any change out of Messrs Terry or Cahill. Willian, it's a strong challenge by Shawcross, and an unfair one. He's bound to be a little rusty, Ryan Shawcross. His first outing for the first team since the end of last season. Mark Hughes hand forced to a certain degree with the injury to Jeff Cameron and the suspension for Eric Peters. Choosing to start with Shawcross instead of Mark Wilson. Chelsea's free kick. Mikel and Oscar are over it. Terry, Cahill, Diego Costa and Zuma are the four in the box for Chelsea. Taking short for Willian. Doesn't look right, does he, Willian? That Jose Mourinho has won 3 times. Juve, Afellay, Arnautovic, will it take on Zuma? Adam fancies a crack, and Cahill took that flush in the face. In goes Whelan, away by Terry. Muniesa. Forced to check inside. Arnautovic, Afellay. These days, of course, Stoke City more than comfortable and trying to play a bit of football themselves. Whelan. Adam. Away from Ramirez. It's Juve who takes on the shots. And it's comfortable for his former teammate, Asmir Begovic. He overstretched himself twice, goes through on Oscar. Might well bring the first yellow card of the evening. The referee Kevin Friend certainly wants a word with the Stoke City right back. It will be the first yellow of the evening. Bardsley booked. And has to be careful from here on in. Ramirez. Azar. Willian. Out again. Zuma. Costa getting it back from Willian. Lovely move from Chelsea. Oscar! Fingertips of Buckland. And it stays at 0-0. Splendid save from the 22-year-old. Lovely move from Chelsea. Oscar had found space, thought he'd found the right kind of finish, and would have put Chelsea in front, but for the athleticism of Stoke's young goalkeeper. It was his potential that enabled Mark Hughes to let Begovic go to Chelsea in the summer. Third Chelsea corner. Willian's delivery. Again, Juff wins it. He's doing a sterling job for Stoke City inside their own penalty area. That's a poor clearance. Gobbled up by Azar. Willian. Zuma to his right, careful not to strain into offside position. Strong challenge by Juff, a fair one from Juff. Chelsea get a corner rather than a free kick. Zuma requires some treatment by the looks of things. As much as anything, it's how he lands rather than the strength of that challenge from Juff. Just watch as he comes down here. The left hand seemed to just go underneath him, and then he perhaps jarred his back. That appears to be the part of his anatomy that is receiving the treatment at the moment. The referee clearly didn't see it as a foul. So Zuma off the pitch, having received some treatment. And Chelsea prepare their fourth corner. It was from a corner on that side that Chelsea took the lead here last season in the Premier League. John Terry headed home on that occasion. He's in the mix predictably again. But that won't reach him. It might come out as far as Mikel, but he was slow to respond. Oscar not guilty of the same offence. Goes for the curler. Doesn't find it. John Terry went down in the midst of all that in the penalty area. Just watching the top right-hand side of your screen if we can see why John Terry falls. No, we're not quite seeing it in that replay. Let's see if we can see it here as Costa's shot clears the post by some distance. It looked as though there was a bit of a tangle there with Glenn Whelan. Zuma hobbling. He'll be okay to carry on. 21 today, Kurt Zuma. Tasty by Bardsley. Strong challenge from Terry, but it was won by Juff, and the ricochet catches Jonathan Walters offside. Well, that's very unfortunate from the Stoke City point of view, but a good old-fashioned 50-50 challenge here between Juff and Terry. It's a sort of tackle that wouldn't have gone amiss in the 1972 League Cup final between these sides at Wembley. The likes of Ron Harris and Dennis Smith were playing on that occasion. All prisoners were taken there. Oscar. Azar. Looking for Willian, but it's too strong for him. Buckland's clearance, not a good one. Ramirez. Mikel. Oscar. Diego Costa. Here's the meat in the Stoke City sandwich there. Buffeted between Adam and Shawcross. On his side, another free kick. So far, Stoke City managing Chelsea's set pieces fairly comfortably. Here's the latest. Willian dinks it in. Again, the first head to it. It's one of a Stoke City man. Charlie Adam on this occasion. Atovic looking to bring it clear, but instead runs straight into Willian. Who's got it back. Cahill still forward for Chelsea. I think he's the furthest man forward for them at the moment. Oscar. Willian. Sure what that was from Volshide, but Whelan had done ever so well to reclaim it. Volshide put it straight into touch. Chelsea looking to come again. Hazard. Somehow he's bounced off Charlie Adam and still making progress. He's found Oscar. Willian. Good cross. Helped on its way by Butland, with Diego Costa poised to head home for Chelsea. Butland by far the busier of the goalkeepers so far. Just wonder if Diego Costa is okay, you know, he's hobbling towards the touchline at the minute. Jose Mourinho to the edge of the pitch just to check what the damage is. So at the moment, Chelsea down to 10. Mourinho concerned, Diego Costa struggling. Atovic for Stoke. Walters and Juthwaite in the centre. Athalai. Dealt with by Cahill. Walters. Shadowed by Cahill. Oh, what an overhead kick that was! Rooney Esser of all people, the left back. That would have been spectacular. He's only ever scored 2 goals for Stoke, and both were in this competition last season in a win at Sunderland. That was brilliant, and so close to giving Stoke City the lead. Took a deflection on its way through, and Stoke City get their first corner of the game. But before they can take it, the referee has come across to check the damage on Diego Costa. Now he's holding the right-hand side of his midriff there. Looks like it might be a blow to the kidneys, or perhaps a dig in the ribs. But he came to the touchline a minute or two earlier to speak to Jose Mourinho and inform him of the problem. Mourinho told him to get back on the pitch and sort things out from there. But perhaps it's a follow-up from that challenge by Charlie Adam, as his left elbow made contact with his midriff. He's certainly struggling. No great sympathy from his manager, though, who stays seated. Now we're ready for Stoke's first corner. Can Stoke capitalise with Chelsea down to 10? Terry ensuring that Mikel is watching for the right player. I think he's detailed to pick out Walters. Terry's got his eyes on Nami Biramjuf. Zuma touch tight with Walshide. In comes the kick. Juf in too much of a hurry. Corner came right the way across. Without anybody dealing with it. That's comic. He's ready to come on, and the bouncing ball strikes him in exactly the area where he's been struggling. Not moving that freely, is it? But he started well this evening, Diego Costa. Short cross away. Terry. Four players around him, he's still found a pass through to Baba, and Baba looking here for Ramirez, around the goalkeeper, but into the side netting. In the end, the angle was too acute for the Brazilian to profit. Hazard down after bamboozling 4 Stoke City players at the start of that move, but not a happy ending for Chelsea at its conclusion. Look at this as Hazard drew 4 in stripes to him and then slips it through. It did look there as though Baba was in an offside position, but the flag stayed down. And as he threaded it through, Ramirez with a surging run. Butland's advance forced Ramirez wide, and he was too wide to slot it home. Just wonder if that, in the build-up, the pass from Hazard to Baba flicked off a Stoke man, and maybe that's why he wasn't given offside. Yeah, it touched the knee of Shawcross, didn't it? And that's why he's onside. There's more than a few walking wounded for Chelsea. I'll make it now 4 have had treatment in this first half. Willian, Zuma, Diego Costa, and now Hazard. Used to expect to return from the Britannia battered and bruised in the days of Tony Pulis. Not as frequently the case since Mark Hughes became manager here 2 summers ago. Cahill deals with admirably on Altovich. Ramirez, that's too strong. Maybe a problem for John Obi Mikel as he tries to point something out to referee Kevin Friend. Hazard back on. 30 minutes played, still 0-0. All the chances have been created by Chelsea. One picked off the line, one brilliantly saved by Butland, and one put into the side netting by Ramirez. It does look as though Chelsea might have to make a change. Looks to me as though the 4th official has got his board ready. Diego Costa. Yes, Chelsea are going to have to make a change. Loic Remy, the French international, is going to come on. And Diego Costa has drifted out to this left touchline to suggest that he cannot carry on. Would be a like-for-like change. It's a shame because Diego Costa has looked lively. Just out of your picture, well there he is, he's just gone down. Informing the referee that he needs to come off. And no sympathy from the Stoke fans who feel as though Costa is making the most of this, but it's clear that he cannot carry on. Denied early on. Combination of Charlie Adam and Eden Hazard on the goal line. And he makes way as Loic Remy comes on. His only goal so far this season came in the previous round as Chelsea romped past Walsall of League One by 4 goals to 1. way up the touchline, up the tunnel for immediate treatment as play continues here with Mikel looking to find Hazard. Out comes Butland. City throw. Helped on by Walters. Seen their team win this competition 5 times down the years and 3 times in the last 11 years, Chelsea. Last year all the way to the final, on their way. They only met one Premier League team, that was Liverpool in the semi-final, and then they got the better of London rivals Tottenham at Wembley by a couple of goals to nil. Mikel, clever ball for Hazard. So now got Remy through the centre, Oscar to the left. There's first touch. Oscar. Too firmly struck. Masovic with a chance to bring it clear for Stoke. But he's lost out to Ramirez. He couldn't quite pick the pass to Remy. Sometimes you do have to move the ball quicker. Deep inside your own half, perhaps that's not the area to try a dribble. Ramirez, tenacious in the tackle, won it cleanly. So close to picking out Remy with the through ball. And with Terry last, it'll be a corner if it goes. Zuma has kept it in, and he might live to rue that as he fouls Walters. Well, you could see what Zuma was trying to do here. He knew it came off Terry, and trying to keep the corner kick from being given. He kept it in and then barges into Walters. And Stoke City now have a free kick in perhaps a better position than a corner. Chelsea will have a set piece to defend. Baba Rahman becomes the second player booked this evening. As yet, on his return to the Brit, Asmir Begovic hasn't been extended. Sort out the pushing and the shoving in this situation, goodness only knows. Charlie Adam over the set piece, blasting it in at that near post. Begovic got something on it, and Chelsea can bring it away, and they're bringing it away at pace. Well, they were until Remy delivered that pass to Willian. It's a dreadful pass, it was behind him. Chelsea lost their momentum, but they've got it back now. Mikel. Hazard. The line, turning into trouble. Mikel, Hazard, picking out Remy far side. Remy onto his left foot. Still went for the pass with Mikel. His return was too strong. This team haven't been at their best so far. But still very much in the contest at 0-0, with half-time just around the corner. Mark Hughes has been the more animated of the two managers. He's been the one on the edge of the technical area. Mourinho has been seated for most of the proceedings. Here's Charlie Adam, holding off Ramirez, linking up with Walters. He chooses to take on Terry and find a cross. Too strong for Juve. Helped away by Zuma. Remy's flick. Sensibly back to his goalkeeper from Glenn Whelan. Chelsea's worst ever start to a Premier League season. That is their worst start since 1986, when they finished 14th in the old Division 1. Here's Willian. Oscar. Hazard. Buckland again required. Sort of save he would expect to make. It was firmly struck by Hazard. It needed saving, but it was pretty direct. It's all about positioning here. Hazard dinking away from Muniesa. Firm push behind by Buckland. Chelsea's fifth corner. Law of averages suggest that at some stage they will win the first ball from one of these set pieces. And they do here with Terry. Muniesa helps it away. Hazard. Back for Willian. In oceans of space. Making his way into the box. And tucked in by Terry, but he's offside. Just for a fraction of a second, John Terry thought that he'd given his team the lead there. No complaints from the man in the dugout, because there isn't any need for there to be any complaints. Terry clearly a couple of yards offside. For a second it looked like he got lucky there and then trod on the ball. Chelsea fans see the funny side, if he doesn't. Well, he's won it, and he was tripped by Remy. Phil Barty, who played in the final in 2013 for Sunderland. The team are playing well, but nothing to show for it as yet. You can hear their chant in support of their beleaguered manager. The best of throws, to be fair, from Begovic to Oscar. Barton. Affolai. With a chance to centre. 3 in stripes, wait, a decent one. It's not well dealt with by Ramirez. He's got it out of the box. Forward by Cahill. Onside. Hazard. It's out of the box. Failing to pick out Mikel. Juve has it. He steps Terry. Baba. Oscar. Hazard waits in the centre. That's who he's looking for. Well trapped by Muniesa. Lovely delivery this from Oscar. Muniesa alert. Brilliant. Baba. Terry for Cahill. Milosevic committed himself. Space behind him in the shape of Zuma. Ramirez. Here's Mikel. Hazard has found space. Brilliant. Just trying to force it a little bit on one occasion, William. Butland has had an impressive first 45. Slipped by back. Barnes are looking for Walters. Terry can clear that one easily enough. Into added time at the end of the first half. 2 minutes to come. Wheeler with a chance to cross. Cleared by Cahill. That's a foul by Wheeler. Good header from short cross. Afellay. Muniesa. Arnautovic. Square is Adam. Looking right for Juff. Lovely move from Stoke. Is there a finish? Oh, there would have been. Walters denied by his former teammate Begovic. Stoke saving their best until injury time at the end of the first half. This is a lovely flowing move. This is what Stoke under Mark Hughes are capable of. And as Juff picks out Walters on the spin, you're thinking that's a goal. But he does manage to lift it, and the shot in the end straight at Begovic, who manages to smother. Here come Chelsea up the other end. Oscar's cross. Easy for Butland. Hazard will chase, and he's got there ahead of Shawcross. Now he needs support. Just got see through. Hazard wanted a free kick, and there is the half-time whistle. Entertaining first half. Chelsea have had the vast majority of the possession, and they came closest to taking the lead. Hazard inadvertently perhaps clearing off the line. Costa having a shot saved by Butler. Ramirez wide when he'd beaten the goalkeeper. Terry's goal.